Hi everyone. So I just wanted to talk about our upcoming trip. So we're off to Walt Disney World, yay. So it's a trip that's been 12 months in the planning, and I just want to talk a little bit about that. So we leave on the 24th of November, which is in 2 days, and we return on the 29th of December. So I started planning this in January, so I was on the lookout for our flights, being wanting to tie them down before booking anything to do with the trip itself. So I found a good deal with Emirates. So we fly from Perth to Dubai with a couple of days in Dubai overnight. Then we go from Dubai to Orlando. We have 19 days in Orlando, and then we're popping on a Delta airline and flying to New York. 11 nights in New York, and then fly back to Dubai with Emirates overnight again, and then back to Perth. So I have my 4.5-year-old grandson flying with us. So the reasoning, which I'm hoping will work well, is that we're breaking the flights up so that he doesn't get cabin fever on such long flights. I think you have to sort of think not just of your own comfort, but of the comfort of people on the plane that maybe don't have children. So anyway, I'll let you know how that pans out. So after booking the flights, I was on the search for accommodation. So I used YouTube a lot, trying to find different options. What was a good buy, what wasn't a good buy, should we hire a car, shouldn't we hire a car, etc., etc. So although I've been to the US before, I've never driven. So we looked at a villa and found that really to go back and forth from the parks using the provided transport in apartment complexes, hotels, villas, etc., was probably not going to be a good fit for what we wanted. So I got a deal with Disney World. So I booked 3 days at the Caribbean Resort in a pirate room. Then we're off because we're doing a Disney cruise. So we're off onto the Disney Dream. Again, after more research, I found Go Port Canaveral, which gives us transfers included in the accommodation cost for the night. So we will use the Magic Express to go from Disney World to the airport, hop on a Port Canaveral transport down to the hotel, and then that will take us in the morning to the ship. And then when we come back, we'll get off the ship and hop on that and take us back to the airport. And then we can jump on the Magical Express and back to Disney World. So chose to go the day before. Again, if you use the transport from Disney World, you don't leave till lunchtime-ish. So you don't get on the ship as early as possible. So we wanted my grandson to be rested and not grumpy, and we wanted to get on the ship as early as possible to utilise the facilities and get our money's worth. So that's the cruise. When we finish with the cruise, we go back and we're staying at the Disney All Stars Movies Resort. Looks terrific. Two big beds, bus transport to all the parks and Disney Springs, etc. So we're there for 5 nights, and then we go back to the Disney Caribbean where we've got the room with the meal plan. So we chose the meal plan that includes a sit-down table service, quick service, and 2 snacks. So with that, we also purchased the tickets for 10-day Park Hopper Pluses. So that will give us the parks, any park, any day, multiple parks a day. Will also give us the 2 water parks and the golf course, the mini golf. So it was cheaper to do that than buy them all separately. And of course, getting the meal plan was basically free. So we've got 5 nights there. Then we go 2 nights to the All Stars Sports, and then we leave there, hop on a plane. We booked a Delta airline to New York. So we go to New York for 11 nights and then back to Perth. So with Walt Disney World, when you stay on site, you can start booking your meals 180 days out. So we did that. I did utilise the meal plan to book all our sit-down table services as character meals, saving substantial amount of money, because pretty much I think all except for Cinderella's table is 1 dining credit per person. So an average sit-down table service meal for 2 adults and a child is $120 US. So then, of course, on top of that, we have the 2 snacks and the quick service as well. So I think I've definitely utilised my value in that. You can also, when staying on site, book your fast passes 60 days out. If you're not on site, it's 30 days. So from all the information that I saw and read about on YouTube, you're crazy if you don't book your 3 fast passes a day. So we did that as well, and luckily we got all the popular ones. So we got the Disney 7 Dwarfs Mine Train, we got Soaring, we got the Avatar ride, and many others, but we did get all the ones we wanted, so I feel good about that. What else? We did hire a car for the first 3 days, which I got through Disney Car Hire, which included insurance and everything. So we got that for 3 days. The first 3 days we're there, we only have 1 park day, which is the Very Merry Christmas Party. So just having a car was probably going to be cheaper than using Ubers, and will give us a bit more freedom to look around and go to the outlets and stuff in those first 3 days. Never driven in the US before, so it will be an experience, and hopefully a good one. So yeah, so I'm hoping to upload as frequently as I can. I will be keeping a log of what we spend on food and what we actually buy when we've got the food plan, to see just how much money we did save, and any other tips that I can think of that will help fellow Australians trying to book a similar type trip to Disney World with some hopefully useful information. So yeah, bye for now, and please watch, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks, bye.